Hey, knock knock. Sorry I'm late. I was stuck in traffic behind a minivan that had trash bags for windows.
No problem. I just gotta finish this game of Words with Friends. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, like 6 years ago.
It's the hottest new game. Revolutionary, in fact. However, it is for the more learned individuals, so I'm not surprised that you haven't heard of it.
Well, actually, sir,
Oh, wait! The perfect word. Justice. Makes me want to put someone in jail.
Sorry, sir, I've come here to talk about my case.
Your case?
Yeah.
What case?
What do you mean, what case? We talked on the phone yesterday, I sent you like a ton of money?
Ah, yes, the wire transfer. I do recall. I hate your offer.
Hate my offer? What are you, some kind of vigilante?
Maybe.
No, you're not! In fact, you're the cheapest lawyer I could find, so I'd appreciate some cooperation here. Can you please turn around?
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm a vigilante.
You're not a vigilante, you're not! I saw your stupid lawyer commercial!
That wasn't me, that was my brother.
Prove it then, show me a photo.
He's dead.
And you expect me to believe that there was never a single photo of him taken in his lifetime?
He was hideous.
So the only photographic evidence of him in existence is this commercial?
It was my dad.
No, it wasn't!
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't!
Yes, it was!
Hey there, brother of mine. Everything going okay with the client?
No, he hasn't paid yet.
How was his offer?
Bad.
Oof, unfortunate. I paid! A disgusting amount! Also, that was your brother! He was alive!
$500,000.
What?
I'll do it for $500,000. That's my rate.
Someone hit my dog with their car!
Not my problem. Get a better dog. $500,000. Take it or leave it.
No, you know what? Forget it. No, forget it. I'm out of here. I'm just gonna take care of this myself. I don't care. Hello there, criminals. Batman here. After this video, I'm gonna go stand outside of a Target and brutalize shoplifters. I don't care if you can't afford the new Pokemon game. I'm gonna catch them all, and them is you, and you're gonna end up in the dumpster out back along with all the unsold Goodfellow products. You made me do this. Thankfully, I've never been into trouble with the law, says the cis white male. However, I do know a number of people that have run into trouble with the law, and they're cis white men. When the law becomes involved, so does money. And we have to be very careful about the people that we reach out to settle our cases, because chances are the people that we see in the promotions aren't fully transparent about their business. Oh gosh, Daredevil, I mean, I only got rear-ended by the guy, but thank you for slicing his kneecaps off. Now, I'm sure you'd never have to worry about something like that with middle-aged personal injury attorney Roger Fishnut, but I think it's reasonable to say that the most advertised attorneys are often the least reliable. If there's one thing we all have in common, it's that our respective towns and cities each have about 1 to 3 lawyers, all of which who run these bizarre commercials that make us wonder, what service is being offered here? Am I about to get on the phone with a zombified 30-year-old desk attendant or a 50-year-old coked out Miami DJ? Hot tip, if you ever walk into an office and are immediately met with the smell of lean cuisine, you're in the right place. Like a coffee from an office Keurig machine, I am made up of mostly water and I am miserable, but I'm also ready to start this educational journey. Subscribe to this channel immediately. Batman is coming.
Victims, victims, victims. I'm proud to say that many victims call me their last resort.
Wow, I've never felt so victim-blamed with a single word. Advertising yourself as the last resort. Buddy, you're the victim. This clip has the same energy as those really freaky national emergency alerts. Imagine being told by this guy's voice that you're about to be eviscerated by a nuclear bomb.
America! 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 Russia is back! We're about to be fucked!
I accept injury cases that most lawyers won't take.
Right, because if I somehow miraculously survive a plane crash, I'm going to immediately contact 8-Bit Mark Ruffalo. I don't think the problem is that most lawyers won't take cases like this. I think that you've just decided to cover the most bizarre cases to the point where, in comparison, falling from a height at work is just about as normal as a paper cut. All right, sir, here are the case files for the explosion at the Nike factory. Really brutal dismemberment, lots of casualties, but we were able to secure some highly drippy shoes from the scene. And here's the case file for the man who fell off the deck outside of Walmart. He's chilling.
I'm Jim the Hammer Shapiro.
Thanks for the 8.9 magnitude earthquake, Jim. The West Coast is in shambles. Next time, I would suggest turning down the volume on your Nintendo DS microphone. Hey, you gotta give it to the guy, though. I mean, pretty original and iconic name. Except not at all, because what I'm about to show you may shock you.
It ain't pretty when you face a bad truck wreck. Greedy insurance companies play dirty. Bring it on. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer.
Before, we were battling the minion. Now, we're battling the boss. And the only reason I say this is because before, we were dealing with a metaphorical hammer, and now Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, is white-knuckle gripping an actual hammer. Now let's talk about the wedding band. Jim Adler is one of those guys who takes on an extremely frightening demeanor in an attempt to look tough, but I just can't help but think that he's the sweetest guy. So I did some research. You may know Jim Adler only from his media appearances and tough-talking TV ads, but he's more than that. He's also a family man who loves children and devotes much time in his firm's resources to children's charity causes. In fact, unlike his fierce TV image, Jim Adler is, quote, a people person. I enjoy being around people from all walks of life. I love the joy of life, of just being alive. Holy shit, he's the sweetest guy. He's basically like the Vin Diesel of lawyers.
I'm gonna kiss my kids on the forehead before I tuck them in at night. Then I'm gonna go to work, grab my hammer, and beat up a cop! Bring it on!
Go at them with Jim Adler, the tough, smart lawyer that knows how to beat them at their own game.
I stand tough and carry a big, big hammer.
See, you gotta love a guy who knows himself. Now, part of me knows that this is just a dramatic line for the commercial, but another part of me wonders if he actually goes about his work carrying around a big, big hammer. I imagine he would just be walking around the office waiting for someone to ask him about the hammer. Mr. Adler, this is no way to act during a very important business meeting. Now, will you please just give us a briefing on the case?
I see you've noticed the hammer.
Now, you're probably wondering, who could possibly beat the Texas Hammer? Well, how about...
If a careless driver runs a red light, you could get hurt in a car accident. Unless you drive one of these. But for most people...
Hey, Brian, you just committed a crime in your own commercial. After looking at this commercial from literally every angle, I can't see anything but contradiction. It's like if The Rock were the highest paid actor in the world. Oh, wait. That's just a fact. Speaking of The Rock, remember that movie Race to Witch Mountain? What the fuck was that movie about? This man is an absolute villain. Nefarious. That car slid for like a solid few seconds before being Thanos snapped by that poorly timed cross dissolve. And to top it all off, this man has one of the worst catchphrases of all time.
Hurt in a car accident? Call attorney Brian Loncard.
Unless you drive one of these, you better call me.
Brian Longcar seems like a poor, lifeless, McDonald's breakfast with a black coffee kind of guy that I would aggressively hate, but give a firm handshake to.
You see them coming in your rearview mirror. Big trucks. They can be out of control on our Kentucky roads.
Jesus Christ, sorry, I just need to recollect for a second after being tossed back and forth between 3 separate car crashes. I think I'm bleeding out. I need a lawyer, quick, not a doctor.
I'm attorney Daryl Isaacs, the Hammer.
Dude, what the fuck? What is it with these guys and hammers? This whole cross-naming thing could have been avoided with a quick Google search, very apparently. All these hammer guys are probably the type to go into court and do a live jigsaw trap until you tell them they win. They're not taking no for an answer.
Bring it on!
We're here to stop these big trucks and their big insurance companies. If you've been injured by a dump truck, delivery truck, concrete truck, or any kind of big truck,
Imagine getting Han Solo'd by a concrete truck. That would fucking suck.
it's hammer time. We'll fight.
Whoa! Now, I would never think you're this type of person, but these are the types of things that happen to people who screenshot NFTs. I almost got the same satisfaction from that as I do when I watch a literal Marvel film. If this guy walks into your hospital room with the rest of the Avengers, then it might mean it's your time. However, to be entirely honest, out of all of the lawyers I've seen today, I think I would trust this guy the most.
I had a feeling you'd return.
Well, sir, I have to be honest, I looked into a lot of other options, but you seemed the most sane, somehow.
Sanity reigns inside of these walls. Sanity reigns.
Right, so can we just get on with the case? I already wired you the money.
And so quickly. Only someone of great skill and intelligence is able to complete a task like that.
Well, what can I say?
Who sent you?
Excuse me?
Every second you've spent in my office, you've mocked me. Played me for a fool. Played me like a fiddle. Like a fool. Like a fiddle. Fool. Fuck!
Look, with all due respect, I really have no idea what you're talking about. I just want to have this case settled.
And I want to have this case settled. Between me and you. I must admit, you put up quite a front at first, but I could see through your plan all along.
What plan?
Oh, just admit it, you son of a... Detective Mudd.
Well, that about does it for me. You know what I'm really happy that I'm not doing right now? Going to law school. I don't read. I don't read books. And as far as I understand it, in law school, you have to read a book that's like this thick. Oh, did I say one book? I probably meant like 5 or 12. But God, aren't we lucky that we have these people to do these types of things for us. Some of them are goddamn scoundrels, but the rest of them, yeah, they're pretty, no, they all suck. I would offer this to you. The next time you're in a situation that seems like it could become potentially illegal or law involved, don't do it. Not only are you creating legal trouble for yourself, but you also have to work with a lawyer, sometimes more than one, and that means that you have to spend more and more money. Give me liberty or give me death. That was said by someone. Well, everyone, I love you very much. I'll catch ya in the next one. Oh.